As a solo operator of appliance repair business, it's nearly impossible to take a day off, let alone a sick day or take a vacation with your family. When I first opened the business, I did everything I could to make that phone ring. But once I figured it out, I fell into the trap of always having to carry my cell phone and my tablet with me everywhere I went. I was walking out of my son's basketball games, weddings, funerals. Couldn't give up. Every missed call was like $200. You know how it is if you're a tech. My name is Mark. I'm the owner of Appliance Repair American in Southern Florida and the founder of the GuildUSA.com. I bring in about $30K a month with Appliance Repair American, and now I'm dedicating almost full time to getting the word about Guild USA. Through the Guild USA, I'm now able to take as much time off as I need, even go on week or 2-week-long vacations. How is this possible, you might say? Well, if you own an appliance repair business, especially if you're an old guy like me looking to find a way to take the load off a little bit, you want to stay to the end of this video. And if you're a young guy looking to increase your business at a lower cost than LSA ads or any other way, stay tuned. Now, the first thing you want to do, the easiest thing to do, is go to GuildUSA.com and sign up for a complimentary plan now. This is the beginning of automating your entire workflow. But you don't need to go to the GuildUSA.com. What you want to do is start calling up other local appliance repair guys in your area. I know you think these guys might be your competition, but they're not. They're your brothers. Nobody can relate to you more and understands your suffering more than your fellow appliance repair guys, right? The real competitors are lead generators like Google, Angie's, Yelp. I mean, Google is basically selling air. They can just as much charge 30 cents for a lead as they do $30, but they determine based on supply and demand what it's worth. But it doesn't really cost them much to send you that lead. But yet, in my area, I pay $30 for a Google local service ad lead. And on average, they're high intent, but they're not all the kind of people you want to be going into their homes. And a lot of the people, they find out $125 for a diagnostic. You kidding me? You get a lot of that. So it's basically, it takes like two to three of those Google LSA leads to convert to a booking. So they average about $75 to land an actual booking. That's 60% of my $125 diagnostic fee on the first visit. And I still haven't paid Uncle Sam. We can get Google out of the picture. So what you want to do is call these local guys up and start getting a referral system going with them. So I've been doing that for a few years with some guys, and we built great relationships. They come to barbecues and stuff. But I have guys for sealed system specialty. I have guys for just dryer vent cleaning. I used to do dryer vent cleaning. Then I had 5 guys out there. I didn't want my guys on people's roofs. So that's when I started getting referrals for those. And everybody pays me minimum $45 for a referral. On average, about $50 for a referral. But, if it's a sealed system, you can get even more than that. And this allows me to take a day off, go on a vacation, and I leave my Google business page on as saying open. And through the Guild USA, all the calls are being answered automatically, and the whole customer relation thing, all the messages are handled automatically. Callers automatically get my booking form. Even if they call and they hang up, they get my booking form, and they'll see that my schedule is full. It'll look like I'm too busy, say if I'm in Mexico with my family, right? But it will say, hey, Quality Home Repairs has an opening even today. And they'll go and book with them. Now, think again, my phone never rang, okay? I got a notification saying, hey, you just got a $45 referral fee from James with Quality Home Repairs. That's all I get. I got 4 of those today. The last 2 weeks, 26 referrals. It was like $1,170. I'm 57. My back hurts. I don't want to go on every call. I prefer making content and promoting my brand more. I have young guys that go out, they're on 1099 that we trained up through Guild USA training program. Now, as 1099s, they go into the Guild USA app in their phones and they set their own schedule. Now, somebody calls in, the AI speaks to them. Even if they hang up, they get a booking form automatically. They fill out the booking form. When they open it up, it'll show them time slots according to my 1099 guy's schedule. If there's no times available, they'll see my referral partner and referral network partners on there, and they can pick their times. They pick their times. I get a notification, the customer gets a notification, my referral partner gets the booking. It automatically goes into his customer relationship management system through the GuildUSA. Instantly, the symptoms, the model number, all the information are downloaded right into his hand in the app, customer address, email, phone number. What we're talking about here is the referral program. So I mean, I went on like 3 jobs the other day, and I didn't even do much. I kind of shuffled a stacked GE washer unit, and the all-in-one unit, and it was the 27-inch one. I just walked it a little bit. I didn't bend over or anything, and then I moved an oven out, and my back was screaming in pain that night. So I would prefer, because I'm good at making the phone ring, right? So I had the phone coming in. I prefer working on my other endeavors or managing my 1099 guys in the field over going on jobs. And if my 1099 guys, because by 1099 law, they have to pick their own schedule, right? When they're 1099, they use their own vehicles. I provide them with magnets, I provide them with uniforms and all that. But they use their own vehicles. They have their own insurance even. I extend my insurance a little bit just to be safe, but they have their own insurance as well. Now, if their time isn't available, it goes over to my referral partner, and I collect that 45. And guess what? I get 50 on average, and that $50 is not much less than I would take if one of my 1099 guys went on it. So, I mean, I don't know about you, but you might be 65 and you're thinking about just shutting the business down, and you don't, but your phone keeps ringing. You have a legacy client list. Well, get on the GuildUSA.com. If you don't have guys in your area to get on a referral program within the GuildUSA, we'll figure out where you're at. We'll get on the phone and call them all one by one until we find at least 1 for you and 2. And then your calls will automatically, they don't go to their phone. They still come to your phone and ring. So you get the customer contact and information in your CRM too. But they get shown a booking form that has options with their schedule as well. They pick one of their schedule because it looks like you're too busy to take to work because you're just so popular. They pick their time, and then everybody gets notified. They get their terms of service, the customer does, from your referral partner. Your referral partner goes into his schedule. It's not in your schedule. You see that it comes up, and you see the dollar amount, and you see that tally add up. But it all gets handled automatically. The estimates, the invoices, the part ordering, everything's done. So if you have a legacy appliance repair business, especially if you're a solo guy or if you're just a small team, this is absolutely perfect for you because you can get money where you're leaving money on the table. Maybe your phone's ringing, you're not that old, and your phone's ringing, you can take 5 jobs a day, and you have the ability to take on more jobs, but you're leaving money on the table because everybody wants same day, right? So, or next day, or at least within 2 days, most people, unless they have some kind of, vacation schedule, you get those odd ends. But so they just see that there's an availability there and you get paid. You don't have to go on a single job and you get paid. Okay. And now instead of your money going to Google, right? It's going to the guy, your neighbor who's coming to your barbecues, right? To your bro, right? Your guild member. And nothing works better, nothing builds relationships better than greasing the wheels, right? So go to GuildUSA.com. What are you waiting for? If you're an old guy like me and you want to get up off your knees and lighten the load a little bit, I'm sure there's plenty of young guys out there that just started appliance repair business or have been in it for just a couple of years that would love to help take the load off your plate, and you still get paid. They're getting your referred jobs. These aren't leads. These are actual bookings. So instead of paying $30, $40, $60, $75, $90 for a lead, what are these Yelp leads are stupid expensive and they don't even work. You call them up and the person's already gone. These are actual bookings. Okay? And it's seamless. It's all automated. You get notifications, you get all the data points in your metrics in your dashboard on the GuildUSA. And so you can track your money. You have a call hub. I have a call hub in GuildUSA. Every call that comes through has a transcript, a recording. So they're all the recordings there. You press the play and you hear the exact recording between the AI operator. And don't be people are like, oh, it's an AI operator. Dude, I call you and there's an answering machine. An answering machine. You probably have a cassette tape in it. And that was state of the art back when you were a young man. No, don't mock the AI. Our AI is so it knows everything about appliance repair, can answer any question. It knows all my pricing. It knows everything. It talks, it is emotional and patient with the customers. It never gets hung over. It works 24/7. You can take calls at 9 at night, 10 at night, 11 at night. It doesn't matter. You could be in a hospital bed. You know, someday I'll tell you about how I came up with GuildUSA. I was lying in the intensive care unit in a hospital in New Orleans, right? I was laid up for 3 months. My phone was still ringing. I limped back to work. I'm still limp to this day. That was 3 years ago, right? But now I've got a backup plan. I'm going to Montana. In 2 weeks, I'm going to New York City to visit some friends. And from there, we're going to Montana. I'll be gone for 2 weeks and I'm going to be making money every day on my referral program and my 1099 guys who are on the GuildUSA app. Every day, I'm going to be making at least $200 a day. Go to GuildUSA.com. Get off your knees. And if you're a young guy, you want to go too, okay? There's plenty of guys out there that are old that need to retire, and this is a real seamless way, and it's mutually beneficial. Nobody's getting burned. Everybody's making money along the way. And guess what? If we get enough people in the guild, we can take down Google. We can eliminate them completely. Maybe ripping us all off. I mean, you act like they don't make the phone ring. Google does not make the phone. We have over 300,000 people in our service area, in our one service area. And Google doesn't make one of those appliances break, and they don't make one of those phones ring. The listing's on Google, but guess what? I'm 57. I remember way before the internet, Google, there was always yellow pages, and yellow page listings were always free. Okay? So don't be fooled. They have us all thinking we're competing with each other. We're all scraping to get better SEO. We're all boosting the rates up for dryer, no heat, pay-per-click ads and all that stuff. It's all an illusion, man. There's plenty of broken machines out there. The machines are going to keep breaking. The people are going to keep calling. Guys are solo guys. My phone's ringing. I'm getting more than 5 bookings a day. So much I had to train other guys to take on more work. If you don't have enough work, I'm sure there's an old guy in your area that wants to get up off his knees, right? That can't get behind dryers anymore, but his phone's ringing. Both of you need to go to GuildUSA.com, sign up for a complimentary plan. We'll get on a call. We'll get your systems automated first so the phone stops ringing and you stop doing all that office work. Then we'll work on recruiting more referral partners in your area. Of course, you don't need the GuildUSA. What I recommend is just going on and building up your referral network now. But then you're taking the phones, you got your pad out, you're writing all the information down, and then you're talking to them, or you're looking up the other guy's schedule and his schedule, and then you're making calls back and forth between the customer and your referral program, making sure that booking is secure. And you did a lot of work there. I mean, you get $50 or whatever your referral agreement is, but you did a lot of work there. This is totally passive through the GuildUSA. Now, to get this going, you're gonna graduate to a paid subscription on GuildUSA. But right now, founders are getting great benefits. Okay, so we're gonna give you a sweet deal right now. So go to GuildUSA.com. What are you waiting for? Get out and get some, people. It's a beautiful day.